is difficult for people living in large modern cities to imagine that in some countries, electricity is an expensive and unaffordable commodity. For example, in Indonesia, where in poor areas people use these homemade systems. This is a turbine that uses the power of running water to generate electricity. It's based on an Archimedes screw positioned in a place with an elevation difference. The creators connected a generator, a battery, diodes, and an inverter to it. It was a long process to find the optimal configuration, but as a result, they managed to achieve stable operation. The device is connected to the power splitter and can generate energy to turn on 5 light bulbs or even charge a smartphone. In fact, the Archimedes screw is the perfect basis for different electric generators, and people all over the world use it. This system, for example, was created in the United States. Its purpose is to support the farm by reducing the electricity bill. The generator was built from improvised materials on the nearest creek with a small drop in elevation. Interestingly, a very small flow of water is enough to run the device. There's even too much water here because it rained a lot the night before the video was filmed. Manual harvesting is a physically demanding job that is also expensive for the employer. For this reason, global companies are gradually abandoning the use of manual labor. People are being replaced by machines or even drones. Or both, as in this case. A company from Israel has developed a self-propelled machine that uses specially designed modules as working tools. Their name stands for Flying Autonomous Robots. Each robot is able to fly up to trees and use its grip to pick fruit directly from the branches. The system uses onboard cameras and computer vision based on artificial intelligence to determine ripeness. This year, the device will be tested in the fields of Spain, the US, and Italy. After that, mass production and general sale will begin. Warehouse workers who have to lift and carry heavy loads put their health at risk every day. This exoskeleton is designed to reduce the risk of injury and increase productivity. It's made of durable but lightweight carbon fiber, and you can barely feel it on your body. At the same time, it provides active support while carrying and lifting weights up to 66 pounds. In other words, the worker can lift heavy loads without feeling the weight at all. Moreover, the power suit corrects your posture during work. If the posture is incorrect and can lead to injury, the exoskeleton will notify the user. Using ordinary drones for entertainment is not that exciting anymore. So, boring flying toys are being replaced by these advanced and original devices. The model imitates a dragonfly, not only in its appearance. The wings of the gadget have a unique design, based on the anatomy of a real insect. That's why the device maneuvers so easily and confidently, even in small, narrow rooms. The Dragonfly drone reaches a speed of 11 miles per hour. The flight range is 320 feet. Anyone can buy the model, and the price is $150. If you have been dreaming of an electric bike for a long time, but still can't afford to buy such an expensive product, perhaps you should pay attention to the following invention from our list. It is an amazing kit that can turn any ordinary bike into an electric vehicle. It's cheaper than a fully fledged e-bike too, at only $630. The exact figure depends on the power of the electric motor. It can be either 250 or 1,000 watts. It's worth noting that you won't notice a speed reduction after the change. The bike retains its aerodynamic abilities and only weighs about 8 pounds more. Archimedes screw is not the only construction that can help humans produce electricity on their own. Back in the last century, the Darius wind turbine was actively used in the global wind energy industry. It's not that complex, so it can be used in homemade systems. In our case, the design is a wooden or metal frame, inside which the rotating aerodynamic wing is fixed. Thanks to its unusual shape, even a small breeze can spin this wing to a high speed. As a result, result, the turbine can be installed practically anywhere, even in a low-wind place. It's not difficult to create it from scratch. This version, for example, was built in a garage from improvised materials in just a couple of days. This tactical robot, developed by Israeli specialists, is tiny but extremely effective. The device was specially designed to be conveniently carried behind the back as a backpack. The robot is able to climb into dangerous, hard-to-reach places. Its crawler tracks easily overcome dirt, water, obstacles, and sharp objects such as shrapnel. The device can climb stairs at a 45-degree angle with its robotic arm. Chemical and radioactive hazards aren't a problem either. The robot uses a 360-degree camera with night vision, as well as various acoustic and laser sensors to perform reconnaissance and collect data. Also, it can lift and pull objects weighing up to 13 pounds. In other words, the model is capable of providing invaluable assistance in military, rescue, and special service operations. We often talk about branch shredders that turn tree branches into chips. However, if you have a basic understanding of mechanics, you can assemble a similar machine even with your own hands, from improvised materials, just like this master from the Czech Republic did. The machine works like a two-shaft shredder. Rotating shafts cut up branches and then throw them on the floor. Apparently, the machine is powered by liquid fuel, and thanks to the fact that the shredder is mounted on a frame with wheels, it's not that difficult to transport it either. Having the wrong equipment can make shooting videos outdoors so difficult that the work process takes too many hours. Avoiding this is possible with this dolly, created by a Chinese company. The device is compatible with cameras weighing up to 33 pounds. It works like a stabilizer. Its unique, active dampening system allows it to absorb any vibrations. As a result, high video quality and smoothness are maintained, even if you have to work in rough terrain. An additional advantage is the remote control with fine, flexible settings. It gives additional possibilities during filming and allows you to implement your craziest ideas. The device costs about $3,600. The first fully-fledged keyboard appeared about 40 years ago, and since then, its appearance hasn't changed much. But the familiar design can be changed and improved, as it was done by a company from the US. Here is an ergonomic keyboard, divided into two parts. It took specialists 6 years to develop it. During this time, countless tests and studies were conducted, all to find the best, most comfortable form. During typing, this keyboard helps you keep the natural curve of the hand and minimize the movement of the palms and fingers. This in turn reduces hand fatigue, extends their health, and also helps maintain the correct posture. The price is $400. As a rule, almost any umbrella ends up being too big and uncomfortable for everyday use. Experts from Australia decided to change this and created an umbrella that easily fits in your pocket. When folded, it's only 5.6 inches high, about the same height as a smartphone, and about 4 times smaller than a traditional umbrella, and it is no more than 1.2 inches thick. But in its working condition, the model fully protects the owner from the rain. This umbrella will cost you $160. For several years now, firefighting drones have been actively developed around the world. You can see one of them on your screens right now. It doesn't differ much from traditional models in its design. The main difference lies in its lifting capacity. The drone takes to the air with 40 gallons of firefighting foam on board. The second feature is the laser-guided nozzle for precise foam spraying. In the process, the drone reaches altitudes of up to 2,000 feet, which is enough to reach even the roofs of skyscrapers. The device then hovers in the air and begins its work. The firefighters who remotely control the drone don't risk their lives either.